Fans want Andy and a camera after hearing about a new purported Bravo connection. The Bravosphere saw a lot of breakups and strange pairings in 2024. But none could have imagined that troublesome favorites Jax Taylor and Ramona Singer would get together. Without anybody knowing, the original members of Real Housewives of New York City and Vanderpump Rules allegedly transformed from peers to paramours. Luckily, someone saw Jax in a pub, saw through the tea, and shared it all with the rest of us. Regards, Boo. The details of Ramona and Jax's purported connection are provided here. A Reddit user going by the handle at @OffCamelodies uploaded a number of pictures to the VPR Earl subsection in July 2024. After reconnecting into Jax and Tom Schwartz at the City Winery, she shared pictures of herself with them. Regarding her interactions with Jax and Tom, the Reddit user replied, saying that Jax was only looking to get laid. Then, she accused him of telling her that he had slept with both Ramona and Brandi Glanville, a former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star. The user also expressed concern over how Jax's relationship with Sheena Shea, the former mistress of Brandi's ex-husband, Eddie Cibrian, would be impacted by their potential encounter with Brandi. During the excursion, Jax also seemed to have forgotten to return his estranged wife Brittany Cartwright's FaceTime calls. The original poster was too drunk to recall anything further that was said to have happened. Jax and Ramona have not acknowledged that the Redditor's story is accurate. Those who have seen both of them in action, though, shouldn't be all that shocked. Known for his flirtatious behavior, Jax announced his split with Ramona in February 2024. Ramona, who will turn 67 on November 18, 2023, has never been one to turn off approaches from younger men. The relationship between the Bravolbertys is still a secret for the time being, but one of them will probably reveal the truth to us someday. The Vanderpump Rules cast is nothing if not wildly disorganized. So much so that lists of the all-time worst-kept secrets from the more than 10 years the popular program has been airing have been created. It should come as no surprise that the majority of this issue arises within the context of the cast members' interactions with one another. Let's introduce Jax Taylor, the star from Season 1 who dated Stassi Schroeder at the time. Following a great deal of turmoil that we will go into detail about, these two finally decided to call it quits due to an extremely scandalous infidelity incident. The Valley actor was actually just photographed with a new person, just a few weeks after declaring his split with Brittany Cartwright. The it pair from Vanderpump Rules Season 1 was Stassi and Jax, and they knew it. Tivam. Jax and I just serve to unite everyone. We simply kind of lead the pack because the girls are drawn to me and the males are drawn to him, Stassi said in the successful show's series debut. And no falsehoods were spoken, as much as we hate to say that. Like, Jax was able to get on the show without even having to work at Lisa Vanderpump's restaurant with the other cast members since the two proven to be such a cute reality TV relationship. He wasn't even meant to be on Vanderpump Rules, Stassi said in 2021 on the sadly discontinued podcast Give Them Lala. With Randall, since he was not employed by Sir, they cast the rest of us and said, "Who are you dating?" And I thought, this guy, Jax. But during the first season, there were rumors circulating that Jax had cheated on Stassi while visiting Las Vegas. It turns out that these claims were unfounded, and their breakup resulted from it. That expressed. Although they did get back together in Season 2, Jax's continued infidelity on Stassi with checks and letters from her then best friend Kristen Doubt caused them to permanently part ways. This gets us to the point. Even though Kristen and Jax made a deal to never tell anybody about their hookup, their secret was finally revealed in Season 2, which is to be expected because everything on the show eventually gets revealed in some way bad for them, excellent for us. According to reports, the sitch took place in Jax's shared apartment with Tom Sandoval, Kristen's then castmate. Jax and Kristen hooked up on the sofa to watch the movie Drive Ha 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 as Sandoval slept, and if Jax hadn't given Stassi access to his text messages, the secret would have perished. Play the dramatic soundtrack. On a recent night out with Tom Schwartz, Jax Taylor allegedly claimed to have hooked up with Brandi Glanville and Ramona Singer. A recent report claims that Jax and Schwartz were fielding questions from attendees at a party when the former cast member of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, now starring on The Valley, revealed details about his alleged past with Brandi. This prompted a response from Ramona on social media. A screenshot of a Reddit post that Bravo Breaking News released on Instagram on July 12th revealed information from a user's excursion with Jax and Schwartz. The individual said that Jax claimed to have hooked up with both Brandi and Ramona, and that when his estranged wife Brittany Cartwright tried to FaceTime him, Jax didn't pick up the phone. "Dude is just trying to get laid," the source said. Additionally, according to the Reddit user, Jax said that Schwartz's ex-girlfriend Jo Wenberg was dangerous and insane. Brandi didn't waste any time in responding on X, formerly known as Twitter, in response to Jax's accusations about their possible hookup. Despite the fact that Ramona, formerly of the Real Housewives of New York City, has not responded. When she finally did, she refuted Jax's account of their alleged meeting. Jax and Britney split up earlier this year. However, it's unclear when his alleged hookups with the Real Housewives may have occurred. However, in the months that have passed, they have consistently stoked rumors about a possible reconciliation. Most recently, Jax said that Britney still desired to share a bed with him despite their present separation. "You said, 'Hey, should we have sex?' the other day. I was asked if I thought we should have sex. Right now, we don't even know where we are. We can simply laugh it off at this point. I don't know. It's really strange. You're thinking, should we have sex?" On a June episode of When Reality Hits, he revealed to Britney. Despite the circulating claims, Brandy Glanville has stated unequivocally that she has never slept with Jax Taylor. The former cast member of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills discussed her feelings over rumors that she and Brittany Cartwright's ex may have had an affair. What, then, spurred the rumors? To learn how it all happened, continue reading. "Never once have I dated Jax Taylor." On Friday, Brandi Glanville tweeted, "Ever." She was alerted by a fan that Jax Taylor was saying they had shared intimate moments in bed. For those who weren't in the know, Brandi Glanville's X-Fire tirade looked unplanned. "Spat my coffee out reading this? Does anyone have any context to why Brandi posted this?" Someone said after taking a screenshot of her tweet. One guy stated in the comments, "Someone who partied with Jax did an ama." Jax was reportedly boasting to others that he had sex with Brandi and Ramona. "I'm shocked she found out about it," the person continued. LMFAO. They got intoxicated with Jax Taylor and his former co-star Tom Schwartz, according to a prior Reddit user. Jax apparently mentioned during their talk that he was going to hook up with Brandi and Real Housewives of New York City alumna Ramona Singer. It's definitely important to note that Ramona Singer has remained silent and hasn't responded to any of the allegations. Likewise, there has been no response from Jax Taylor's reps on the rumors. Brandi Glanville appears to be unmarried as of right now. Ramona Singer, however, was recently seen out on a date with a young, attractive man from New Zealand. Additionally, she and William Bill Luby are still together. One guy noted on the Reddit post that Ramona's quiet says a lot. Along with the inebriated bedroom gossip that Jax Taylor disclosed to Reddit user Offcamelodies, the individual said that he disregarded Brittany Cartwright's FaceTime throughout their time together. He didn't answer the phone when he realized it was his divorced wife phoning. The Valley celebrities, who had been married for over 5 years, announced their split early this year. Jax Taylor says he and Brittany are attempting to work things out, despite the fact that he has been acting like a single guy. Cruz, the couple's 3-year-old son, is the only child. This Reddit post exposes more people than only Jax. Tom Schwartz, his former co-star on Vanderpump Rules, talked about his relationship with Jo Wenberg. He says Jo is not a safe person and is completely insane. Furthermore, he said that Jo was dishonest and manipulative. Jax Taylor asserts that throughout their breakup, Brittany Cartwright had been sleeping with someone else. You might want to find out who Brittany has been seeing for the last 4 months. The reality star's post about his split wife sparked a wave of internet criticism. Why would you behave in such a manner in a public forum toward your wife and your son's mother? Someone gave a response. Is it really so important to you to air your dirty laundry in front of the entire world on TV and fame? Revolting. Taylor provided an update on his marriage to Cartwright last week, stating that they were open to dating other people. He talked about his recent encounter with Paige Woolen, the model. On the May 31st episode of the When Reality Hits podcast, he declared, I repeat, not dating anybody. I was spotted out for lunch with someone, technically speaking. It goes without saying that Brittany and I are no longer together. It's difficult what we are going through at the moment. It's not simple to be married. He added that he and Cartwright are working through a number of issues, including treatment, separation, and perhaps even dating other individuals. Before we have to pursue a divorce, if that is the situation, we are attempting to exhaust all options. He disclosed that they are in agreement with dating other people. That's all right. We both agree that this is okay. All that matters most, though, is our son. Exploring other people is part of taking some time apart, he continued. Although every marriage is unique, here is what works well for ours. Although there are a few restrictions associated with it, this is what we are examining. Since making her split with Taylor public in February, Cartwright has been transparent about the improvements she needs to see in Taylor before she can entertain a reunion. There are several items, and it doesn't seem like he is making enough of an attempt. He must attend counseling. He doesn't have to spend all of his time at the pub. She said in a cover article for Us Weekly that he needs to respect me more and stop taking me for granted. I was like his punching bag since I was the closest person to him. He was jabbing at me all the while. I will never be able to live with that. In the Tuesday, June 4th Season 1 finale of The Valley, Cartwright addressed their marital problems in more detail. I am aware that Jax has subjected me to a great deal of abuse, she remarked. She went on to talk about her 3-year-old son, whom she shares with Jax, saying that she wouldn't have Cruz if she had parted ways with him a long time ago. I simply feel like I can't stay here any longer for Cruz's sake and my mental health now that I have Cruz and have realized the truth of the situation. According to Jax Taylor, his marriage is still developing. A fan who was there at the brunch shared his thoughts on Reddit with other fans. Jax stated that he has been improving himself and fulfilling Brittany's requests in relation to his marriage. Sure, Jax. On it, they are working. Supporters are aware that Jax frequently makes empty promises about improving himself. The public opposes Brittany remaining with Jax. She had to leave the marriage as soon as possible since it was poisonous. Cruz is the two's shared son. They are acting in their son's and their own best interests. People are aware that they prioritize their son. The Valley fan who went to the brunch informed others about the launch date of Season 2 of The Valley, which was disclosed by Tom Schwartz and Jax Taylor. The team will begin filming in 6 days if this is accurate. Additionally, it was disclosed that Tom speaks with Stassi at least once every 2 weeks. Jax continued by saying that he should have attended their wedding. He would love to have them on The Valley while he works to restore their friendship. It's unclear, though, if Stassi is interested in patching up her friendship with Brittany and Jax. Could viewers perhaps see Stassi and Beau on a next season of the program?